All right, this is Miller Bingham. We're showing you how to do the tractor maintenance on a Ford 800 series. Come here, son. My son's holding the camera, so if it's moving around a lot, sorry, people. Working on a Ford 800. Point it towards there, son. Move back. Move back. Got to move back a little more till you get the whole tractor. Okay, come back inside. Alrighty, people. Bingham's Fix It Repair Tractor Adventures. Farm tractor today is a 57 Ford 800. We are currently putting lift arms and stabilizers on. So, carefree to join us. Stay tuned. We're fixing to make it more fun. But, let me grab the phone for my son because he ain't gonna figure it out. All right, what we're working on is right here because I had to move everything around. Let me back camera out a little bit. All right. Son, hold. All right, Mr. Matthew, you can lay that piece of cardboard under the middle of the axle. Go for where the footboard is. Lay it right underneath there. All righty. So I gotta sit right underneath there and not lose that. Oh. That'll be fine. Oh. All right. Okay, what do we do with the lock? Lose the lock washer. There we go. Alrighty, people, what we're working on is a stabilizer bar. Mr. Matthew, can you go grab that stabilizer bar? Yes. I'm going to try to find the relocation of this system setup.
Where'd you put it?
It's right here on the lift arm. Right now, don't need that clutch pedal hitting me in the shoulder. All right, Mr. Matthew, take that stabilizer bar, hook it up against this, and pin it. Why'd you throw a leaf at me, Carson?
No, I didn't.
All right, hold on, Mr. Matthew. Let's spin this nut on here. Okay, try to hook it up to the 3-point if you can get close. We're just testing because it's going to work its way off. How far away?
It's
Almost on there. If not,
it's not anywhere near.
Okay, what do we do with that pin?
Can I see the pin, Dad?
The clip. Oh, it's on the back of the seat. Grab it. Back of the seat.
Right, this one?
Yes, it'd be the rusty one. All right, I got it. Now, if we can hold that system in there. Matthew, this is backwards. It won't work. Let me get this out first. All right, we're gonna flip this. Flip that where it's like that, and then get it like that. I'm gonna put for a category 1. Clip that back in place. I'll tighten that nut back up when we get that far. All right, back up, son, with camera.
Okay.
I know you're the cameraman today, but
Okay. Get a view.
Here's what we're gonna do. Pull towards, no, don't pull it towards with me. All right, put it back. Now, pull back a little with me. Ow! That's a finger. Hand me the pin. Thank you. Now, ball pin hammer. Gonna hammer that in just a bit. My plans don't usually work well. All right, now that usually don't ever work. All righty, now I'm gonna tighten up this nut. Now, this is farm tractor maintenance that my son's trying his best of what we're trying to do is tighten up that nut, but you got to keep it a little loose. Same thing with that. So when we lift this tractor attachment up, what this tractor attachment will do, and it does the same thing with the bush hog, is what this does is it stabilizes from banging into the wheels. If anybody understands the concept of tractors, you don't want your attachment to be banging in your wheels. So this is what this system setup does, and it keeps your tractor arm bending, which is what this one's doing, if you can see in the camera. Because a lot of times when we're hooking up this bush hog, which I need to readjust the bush hog to, this one was already pre-adjusted because I've already had them adjusted 3 times. You see how that tractor arm's straight in the camera? This one's starting to bend. So with this one's a little shorter than that one. So what we're doing is we're making this work for this tractor, because we know we got snow season coming up too. For this Ford, we're going to be probably box blading snow, because that's all we got for attachments at the moment. So for what we got, Mr. Matthew, what do you expect? Being tractor approved?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad you see it like that, because now we got to tighten up this nut, which is what me and Mr. Matthew are going to be doing. I got to figure out how to flip the camera around, but I can't. So what Mr. Matthew's doing, he's the man that killed the battery on this thing, but he's redeeming himself to making work. So what we're meaning is the tractor battery over here that sits on this side of the farm tractor for a Ford 800, which I'm going to show because my son does not know how to camera very well, but he does pretty good for what he's good at. Working in Mr. Matthews' shop today. That man's shop, which is the whole pole barn that this thing sits in. So what we're doing, trying to make sure these stabilizer bars are going to stay in place, so that way the attachment don't bang into either one of the tires. And the rear hitch mount thing, the bolts broke at the bottom, which I gotta work on that, and I haven't had a chance to do that. Sadly, but mistakenly, I haven't been able to work on anything because of work. So anybody that needs more help on farm tractor work, garden tractors, this is the way to go. Watch this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're not at the end of the video yet, but we are making this going to happen today, where we're going to try to get this thing running. But don't know how long. Matthew's dad's going to be Mr. Bruce. So for this video, which I'm showing y'all, that we're going to be working on trying to get this, and quit playing my flashlight like that, is that we need to get this done right. So if we don't do it right, it will absolutely bend this tractor arm, which I'm going to show on the camera. You can see it bending in the camera. What this bar does is keep this from bending. My problem has been for the past 2 to 3 months, I've been using this to bush hog. I haven't been able to do anything but bush hog. I didn't feel like taking the attachment off. But if anybody out there that is watching this will help you. Don't follow my lead, because a lot of times I've made bigger mistakes than I can chew at the moment. So we are making stuff fitment and work right now, just because the box blade is the same thing as a grater blade, but you got sides on it instead of, being a flat and steady blade like you should use. But us poor folks cannot afford attachments at the moment. And then you have to make stuff in order to get stuff. And also, making stuff is always better because you know how to make it and build it, compared to being my son right now. I'm just playing with a flashlight. So we are absolutely doing a bunch of tractor maintenance in. He's wanting to play with the flashlight because he's got nothing better else to do. This is pretty much the whole system set up. When we get the new battery in, we're going to lift it up, and we're going to do a few things with it. I'm going to try to hook up a fork attachment to the back of this 3-point hitch that Mr. Matthew is just scanning out, making sure what else he's done prior, which we're going to tighten that up. But stay tuned, guys, for the next video. We are just showing you how to do tractor maintenance, and tightening up bolts and nuts to get this done right. You guys have a good one out there. Miller Bingham out.